sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. That's why all this wrath is coming down. You know, look around all the time, you see our brothers being persecuted. You know, now they're sitting in the car, doing nothing. Brothers, 2 times I've seen brothers in the car with their babies. With their babies in the back seat. Their children in the back seat. See the cop just bust the window and tase the brother and pull him out the car, and he suffered for 13 minutes. And all power to the Most High. I seen a newscaster. She was a sister sitting there with a white man and a white woman and a white woman and a white woman standing in her panel. And she said, it's all because of race. And the white man was trying to say, no, it wasn't. She said, no, you can't tell me. She went off on him. I'm proud of that. That's the love we coming up to now. It's so fluently seen. What are they exposing? They're not exposing everything. You know, like it always been. Like I remember growing up seeing a brother in a Jet magazine hanging every time they put an issue out. Hanging on a tree. That's just the one that made it to the Jet magazine. Not the ones that were hanging around, all around. We just talked about tens of thousands of them that came out of slavery during the Civil War, after the Civil War, during that time. There were free men and women and children. Tens of thousands that put in concentration camps. Y'all think this man won't do that? He hides so much from us. But the truth, I love it. That's why it says, the devil coming down with much wrath because he knew that he had but a short time. And when the dragon saw that he was cast upon the earth, he persecuted the woman. Talk about Israel. The dragon, the serpent, the beast, the devil, Satan, Esau, the Edomites, they all were colored red. He persecuted a woman. When you read Jeremiah 6:2, it's talking about Israel as a delicate woman, which brought forth the man-child. Talk about the Mashiach Yahushua. Didn't they try and kill him? He had to run into Egypt to hide for 2 years among dark people because he was blue black like an African, so-called African, Hamite. So yes, he could hide amongst them because it was very dark. First and foremost, how you going to hide in Egypt when you were so-called white man? When I went to Jamaica, I seen a light-skinned brother who was real light. What he was real light. He stood out like a sore thumb. Straight up. He stood out like a sore thumb. Like an albino or something. Amongst all these very dark people, that's why I'm giving you an analysis of, he could have been a so-called white man. Why did he don't run you? He was running where the Edomites were. He just told him to run where the Edomites were. To hide among them. You see where OJ ran? OJ ran right to the ghetto. Right amongst us. His head was just big. You see that? That's OJ. That's OJ. That truck they had already put out there, but I mean, he ran amongst us. He left the rich area and run amongst the ghetto. People together. So now it says, I'm going to jump down to verse 15. It says, and the serpent, which is the devil, which is Satan, which is the beast, which is the dragon. And the dragon is red, and all of them are red because they consider the same entity. Because the Most High, through Mashiach Yahushua, when he had fasted for 40 days and 40 nights, what did Satan do? He took him up to a mountain top and showed him all the kingdoms of the world in the moments of time, in the pinnacle, and said, look, all can be thine if you bow down and worship me. So there's no doubt about it that the Most High word is true. That's the Mashiach Yahushua. He said, get thee behind me, Satan. You got to bow down to the Most High, and him only shall you worship. Because he do worship the Most High. He do the things that the Most High have him do. On the left side. That's why Satan asked him in the book of Job, put forth thine hand. He had to put forth his left hand. Because he worked for the Most High on the left side. That's another story. But here the serpent, who was all these entities that I'm naming, the serpent cast out of his mouth water as a flood. The he died from smallpox. Okay, here it is. They realized that these people died from smallpox. They gave him smallpox and left. Came back with hardly nobody here. Like this Ebola virus. Ebo represents Hebrew. La, in Spanish is dove. La in Hebrew is to the, could it be to the Hebrew? Because how could a brother die that had Ebola, and all these white folks, they went to the hospital and was cured. They was able to leave. You gotta understand this pigment and this melanin that we have is super duper, how you want to look at it, something that we have to make us so different because he gave us a certain formula as his chosen people. That's why he tells us you can't eat this, you can't do this, you can't do certain things because we're not them. We can't do the same things that other nations can do. That's why I say, learn not the way of the heathen. It's deeper than just looking at, okay, well, I can't do this, I can't do that. It's deeper than that. The makeup of our body is different. That's why I said they can eat roadkill. Move the maggots out the way and eat. They're cannibals. That's why they're exposing how McDonald's has selling people flesh. Obesity coming into the world. Left and right. People eating people. And they probably not the only ones that's doing it, that's been doing it. Where are these people at? That's missing on Walmart walls. That's why I say the earth, all these things right now are helping us. Where we at in the earth? Right? We in the earth, y'all. We in the universe. We suspended in the universe without any platform underneath the earth or on top of the earth that nailed down or whatever to hold us up. We in the universe. Right here on the earth. The earth helped the woman and the earth opened up her mouth. It swallowed up the flood which the dragon cast out of his mouth. That's why I read to you how we not for his turn. We're examining everything. Most High is exposing mostly everything to us. Ain't no secrets probably that's being not uncovered. He revealing it one way or another. It's just you gotta have your eyes open to see. A lot of people don't have their eyes open to see because they caught up in the world. They own personal world. That's why the Most High said this in Amos 3 and 7. Surely the Most High will do nothing, but he revealed his secret unto his servants, the prophets. So, when people don't look at the men that's bringing forth the truth now, these days as prophets, they don't look at them as men. Sometimes they just don't consider us at all. But he revealed his secrets to his servants, so it's not to any nation. The secrets are coming to his servants, the prophets. And we know who the servants are. I hope you do. We know how to prove it. Isaiah 44:1. Get down here, O Jacob, my servant, and Israel, whom I have chosen. Verse 21. Remember these, O Jacob and Israel, for thou art my servant. See? So Israel is the servant. So Israelites are the servants of the Most High, who are the prophets that he's sending back to his earth today. In your face. That's why he told us in Hosea 1 and 10. Told us this. Hosea 1 and 10. How is he doing this? Most don't even consider it because they just figure everybody's the same. Oh, you're just another person that's whoever it is that you thought someone else was. Hosea 1 and 10. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured, nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people. Our people think that they're Gentiles. That's why the Most High gave me the word Gentile-lites instead of Israelites. They're Gentile-lites. Gentile, they were grafted in. That's what they think. This is out of earth. When we get all this truth, all this knowledge, we're going to stand out on both sides. That's how the earth has opened up her mouth and swallowed up the flood, which is the lies. You know, a flood? I mean, that's a lot of lies that you're looking at. A flood come through and wipe everything out. If you know how to look at the flood would be white, way up to the roof of the houses. That's a lot of lies that's been told. While we got to take up this parable against Babylon and prophesy against her. Not from somewhere else, some other land, but right here in Babylon. You see, brothers have this notion of we got to escape. How are we going to escape when the majority of us are on poverty levels as Israelites? Where you going? Tell me, where you going? Is there a place that they have y'all heard of a place that say, come over here, all you Israelites, millions of Israelites? Come here. You come over here with us. We got you. We got jobs for you. You got a means better take care of your family. Brothers got all these babies and still create babies. More. Every time you look around, a baby being born. You know, come on. You taking them babies, it costs money to have children. You got a place to come and take care of all these families? Talk to them. It's a lot of responsibility. That's why a lot of us can't leave. We don't have a place to go. And if everyone as a teacher leaves, who's going to gather the sheep? That's why we have to be spiritually endowed with this truth. We have to. Somebody got to stand against the wiles of the devil. Let's say the earth will open up her mouth to swallow up the lies. So once you understand the truth, which is the laws of the Most High, and we understand the law of the Most High through the Bible and the book, now you can be able to stand. That's what he wants you to do, stand. And not just sit down and do nothing. You got to bring forth some deeds, some actions. You want to make it to this kingdom that we read about. Look at Jeremiah 23 and seven. Jeremiah 23 and 7. And it says, therefore, behold, the days come, said the Most High, that they will no more say, the Most High liveth, which brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. You're not going to say that anymore. But the Most High liveth, which brought up and which led the singular house of Israel out of the north country. And we in North America. This where the 14. I'll start at verse 10. It says, and it shall come to pass, when thou shalt show this people all these words, and they shall say unto thee, wherefore hath the Most High pronounced all this great evil against us? Or what is our iniquity? Or what is our sin that we have committed against the Most High, our power? People going to say this. Then shall I say unto them, because your fathers have forsaken me, said the Most High, and have walked after other idols, all these different religions, and so forth. And all the idolatry that people are following, that's put upon them, spiritual fornication, and bowing down to something other than the Most High. Verse 11, then shall I say unto them, because your fathers have forsaken me, said the Most High, and have walked after other idols, and have served them, and have worshipped them. So this is the problem. They worshiping these idols, serving these idols, and have forsaken me, and have not kept my law. There it is. And have not kept my law. You're taught you're not under the law, but you serve it as a servant, a slave, continually bow down to your master on your job. You're doing this continually. And have not kept the Most High's law. And ye have done worse than your fathers. For behold, and that's really good, because at least in slavery we had some kind of backbone. Now you got a backbone of a worm. Got no backbone. At least you had the field Negroes that was always ready for war. You had the housekeepers that, couldn't put as many in the house as you could out there in the field, so we outnumbered them. Yeah, I say we because I know I was in the field. Where my spirit field now will always feel. Hate this place. It says, and ye have done worse than your fathers, for behold, ye walk every one after the masters of his evil heart, his evil mind, that they may not hearken unto me, to keep his commandments, keep his law. Therefore will I cast you out of this land into a land that ye know not, neither ye nor your fathers. So ain't no some land that we can find when you read in Acts the second chapter of the 9th verse, all the lands that Israel came from, to come to the day of Pentecost. You talk about a land that we don't know anything about, like way over here in the Americas, in this Western Hemisphere. Neither ye nor your fathers, and there shall ye serve other idols day and night, where I will not show you favor. Here we are. We ain't seen no favor. That's why we got to cry out to the Most High for deliverance. And come back to his laws, his commandments, follow his rules and regulations, and have faith in the Mashiach Yahushua. Go on to the Most High with groanings. Like I said, the angels before him are trembling. Go on to the Most High with trembling that we can't even imagine. Because we brought up under a prideful generation. Verse 14 is key. Therefore, behold, the days come, said the Most High, that it shall no more be said, the Most High liveth, that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. But the Most High liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, and from all the lands whither he hath driven them. And I will bring them again into their land that I gave to their fathers. See this? So now, coming back to all of this, you're looking at it. How are you going to deny this? Behold, I will send for many fishers, said the Most High, and they shall fish them. We fishing right now. For the real men is going to stand up for righteousness. Stop being chumps. Stop being afraid and ready to deal with whatever the Most High going to allow us to do, prepare us for this kingdom. To gather the children of Israel together in one sheepfold. Say, behold, I will send for many fishers, said the Most High, and they shall fish them. That's what we're doing right now. That base of Mashiach Yahushua, Bahashama Mashiach Yahushua, through the power of the Most High, power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And after will I send for many hunters. There's only so much time that we're going to be able to do this. That's why it's not Say, for my